This is the great legend, and I am coming at you live. And tonight, fans, I'm live. I want to give my shout out to Chris, aka Daken Howlett, for going over 1,000 plus. He got 1,000 plus subs. He's already over 1,000. He's on his way to 1,000 more, and he deserves that 1,000 more and many more thousands after that. Daken Howlett was one of the first ones that I kind of started watching 2 or 3, 4 summers ago. I don't even remember how long it's been. It seems like time has really flown by since the old days of that small knit community back in the day, you know. And it was even smaller before I came along, so really cool. But it's good to see the community grow and get more folks in it and everything. But this ain't about them people. This is about Daken Howlett going over 1,000 subscribers. Not many can say they've gone over 1,000 in the comic book community. I mean, it's pretty tough to do because the comic book community is really, if you look at it, it's kind of small compared to, say, other communities. Like, I'm sure there's a humongous cooking community, maybe a huge Star Trek community, or maybe even like people that look for Bigfoot and those other creatures. I can't remember the name of that, but anyway. But yeah, Daken Howlett in the house. Daken wants to know. Let me tell you a little bit about him. I met him long ago in some of those old school Captain Cummings comic talk podcasts way back in the day, man. And it was always good to get him on there and chat with him and all the guys and stuff. But he was always so much fun. He loved, and you know, the first times I got with him in them podcasts, I mean, Jesus, he always talked about Wolverine. I mean, there would be sometimes on the Hangout where, like, we would ask him something, and I should never ask him, because you ask him about Wolverine, god dang, I think he talked 30 minutes straight about Wolverine. So he loves... He loves him some Wolverine, man. There ain't nothing like it. But what was cool, and you know another good thing about him, I guess, let's see, last summer and the summer before, he does this comic book lotto every summer, usually around June, July, or July, August. And what he does is he asks folks to donate $5 to his PayPal account. And then what he does, he'll take all that money and put it in a big old pot, right? And then all the people that donated, for every $5 entry, you got one ticket into the comic book lotto, the summer comic book lotto, which is really huge in the comic book community. I mean, it gets bigger and bigger every year. I don't know what last year's pot was, but I think it was like 200 or maybe over. I don't remember. It was crazy, though. So each year it's getting bigger and bigger. And I'm proud to say, yeah, I was the very first winner of the comic book lotto, and I loved it. And what Chris does is he'll take all the money, and you let him know kind of what kind of comics you're into. What, you know, if you like, you know, Thing, or if you like Commandy. I chose Thing and Commandy, and I got some sweet books that he picked just for me. And you know, we were always in contact with each other, and he's just, you know, a really great guy to chat with, to be around. He's just a sweet dude, you know. His family, love his family. I love the videos they have. They do, not only will they do Wolverine videos, he sometimes does videos about other things like Luke Cage, Commandy. He's an excellent artist, very damn good artist. So definitely check out some of his artwork in some of the archives, the Daken Howlett archives. Also, another thing is his son is really cool. He loves old school vintage games. Chris loves them too. They do a lot of retro gaming, a lot of NES games. He's a pretty good kung fu player. Of course, kung fu was modeled after Bruce Lee's last movie, where he had to go up level upon level. And I feel like an idiot because I don't want to get the name wrong. Can't even remember Bruce Lee movies. I think it's Enter the Dragon. I know it ain't no Chinese connection, but anyway, it's like the last movie he did where he had to go up all those ladders to get to the top guy. And on his way, he fought Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, anyway. But, like I say, Chris is a great guy. But for his 1,000 subs contest, you have to be a subscriber. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe him up anyways, because if you're into anything comics, pop culture, retro gaming, which, hell, retro gaming is all pop culture, music, anything that's popular, he's got. So definitely check him out. He has a lot of action figures as well. But for his contest, you know, being a huge Wolverine fan like he is, he wanted to see some things that we had of Wolverine, and I'm so glad I found these. I tried to look for some Fantastic Four / Wolverine stuff, but I mean the top row back there of the drawer boxes, they're a little tight. They're not too tight, but they're tight enough where I can't flip through them to see what the hell there is. They're all in a row, number one all the way to whatever, 600-700 books. But I couldn't remember the issues. There was a sweet issue where Wolverine's on the cover and he's got his claws and he's like face to face with the thing, and I think it shows where there's a comic where Wolverine like claws the thing and knocks some of the rocks off his face. I thought that was freaking sweet. But what I did, I went to my Marvel box that it's my wild card Marvel box. It has just a lot of the Marvel books I collected from the 90s. But I want to show you these two first. And someone gave me these. I am not sure who gave me these. It could have been anybody. I have no clue. But I have... Oh, I know where I got these. I think I got these from Optimus Tron. That's it, because I won one of his contests. This is Wolverine #1 from Marvel Now. And I have yet to read this. My bad. I have yet to read this. But it's a Wolverine book, and it's not an old Wolverine book. It's a Now book. It's Marvel Now, so there's a difference. So this is Wolverine #1 from the Marvel Now series, and I don't know if that would make this Volume 2, 3, or 4. I don't know how many volumes Wolverine went. I've got some from Wolverine. I got one from Wolverine Volume 1 I'm going to show you that's really cool. But I've got that right there. Also, Optimus Tron sent me this one. This is Wolverine #2. Wolverine 2. Sweet. I think another good question that we would all want to tell Daken or answer would be like, what's your favorite Wolverine costume? Do you like Wolverine without the mask on? You just like seeing Mr. Howlett? Damn, I can't remember his name, and I've seen the movie too. I saw that the Wolverine movie. James. I think it's James Howlett. But of course, back in the day, we all knew him as Logan. And you like him without the mask on, and you know, maybe the Art Adams style, or who's some other big names. I just love that Art Adams from that Fantastic Four 347, 48, and 49, which was the first appearance of the new Fantastic Four. I like that leather kind of bomb jacket, you know, that the bomb jacket style with the cotton on the collar, with just no mask on, and he's got his cigar. I think that's like badass Wolverine. But then there's this one. This is, you know, blue and gold Wolverine, which is, you know, pretty classic, because we always remember this from the cartoon. Also from Hulk 181, he debuted littler on the ear fins there, but he debuted in blue and yellow and black. And the other two books I want to show you, I bought these off the stand back in the day. This one I remember I bought at Miniplex. Ooh, the board is pretty messed up. Kind of see the board. Let me make sure I put that. Yeah, I got it on the right side of the board. But this is it. This is Wolverine Volume 1. I'm pretty sure it's Wolverine Volume 1, and it's codenamed Top Secret Wolverine. It has the die-cut claw cover here, and you open it up. This looks like that. And this one here, when I initially picked this up, it has a lot of cool stuff in it. But when I picked this up, I thought I was going to find out the origin of Wolverine, you know, the whole James Howlett thing. Open it up, and it's great artwork. Oh my God, Nick Fury, he's like white on here. But I think the Nick Fury is the father of the current Nick Fury. I don't know how the hell they did it, but because for a while I quit reading the books. But yeah, Wolverine, you get a little bit of everything in this book. Oh my God, I remember those Fleer basketball cards. But I was hoping to find more about his origin in here, and I'm sure everyone else was. But I didn't find out a damn thing really, other than the cover looked really kick-ass. So that was that one. This is a 1991 book, and you can see on there it has a 30th anniversary of the Fantastic Four. Isn't that sweet? So very cool. Good stuff. So I really like this book, though, just for the cover alone. It's freaking sweet. And I'm pretty sure this is from Volume 1, because we all know the Wolverine #1's where he's holding up the claw with the one blade. And my next one I want to show, I loved this story. It is a awesome story. I got it taped right now. Do I want to open it? I guess I will. It's a JRJR. Gotta love JRJR, don't you? This is the Ghost Rider Wolverine Punisher one-shot. What is this? Prestige format, aka square bound. This is Hearts of Darkness, where Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and Punisher team up. It's a fold-out cover. Holy crap! Okay, that's old. He's a Ghost Rider enemy, isn't he? He's Blackheart. Got Blackheart there. I'm gonna fold that back in. I don't want to screw this up because this thing's pretty. I can probably submit. Well, no, I wouldn't get a 9.8, but I would get somewhere in the 9s. I read this a lot, and there's a couple of dings and dangs on the corners. This is the front, though. This is freaking sweet. Look at that. That cool? Wolverine, Ghost Rider, and Punisher. Sweet book. I mean, it's in great shape. Pages are in great shape, but kind of down on the corner here. So there's a little bit of white there. My camera never focuses in really good, like some of y'all have that awesome web camera. But it could also be because I'm streaming. Although it says I'm streaming in HD, it's probably some fake HD though. And on the back here, if you look at the back corner, see that white spot right there? That's a little piece, a little fleck. They call it an F-L-E-C-K. A little fleck is removed there. But this book was great. It was kind of a darker book than, but you know, when you look at Ghost Rider, Punisher, and Wolverine, oh man, the art is great in here. Interior art. Let me see if I can get to the page where it shows the artists and all that. It's great, great story though. I encourage, if you don't have this book, it was Howard Mackey was the writer, John Romita Jr. penciler, Klaus Johnson inker. If you don't have this book, it's back from 1991. Try to pick this up. I mean, either in a reprint or anything. We got Blackheart in here. We got this place called Christ's Crown, a quiet Midwestern town, and the residents found themselves caught at the center of struggle between forces they cannot comprehend, aka the dark evil forces. Pick this one up though, because it was a damn good read. I have not read it since '91, but I remember reading it I've probably read it about 3 times when I had it. And that's pretty much my last one I have to show. And I like the Wolverine in the brown and yellow. I love that style of Wolverine. And I think this Ghost Rider's not Johnny Blaze. I think it was the second Ghost Rider, if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, Punisher's Frank Castle here. So Daken Howlett, man, I just want to let you know, Chris, you're an amazing guy, a good friend. Got lots of love for you and your family and everything you do for the comic book community. Just a real nice, soft-spoken guy. You know, I wish, you know, I could be more like you. But, you know, sometimes the legend goes out of control. Ain't that the truth? So you just have a great one and enjoy this 1,000 subs and enjoy the rest of the success on YouTube and everything you do in the comic book community and everything you do for the comic book community. Okay, Chris, take care. Daken Howlett, check him out, subscribe to him, like his videos, and share his videos, and just he's just so damn cool, and he's got a kick-ass haircut too. So for Daken Howlett's 1,000 plus subscribers, this is the great legend saying peace out, God bless.